everyone, it is so good to see you again. My name is Danny and welcome to the Autism Success Project. Today I have something really exciting to share with you. Sooner or later you're going to want to make a major purchase like buying a house or a car. And if you're like the vast majority of people, this means that you're going to want to take out a loan from the bank. When I took out my mortgage, I discovered a game-changing tool that helped me to better understand my debt and transformed the way that I went about paying it off. In this video today, I'm going to share with you this powerful tool that can help you take charge of your loans so you can pay them off quickly and save your hard-earned money. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to use this tool to help you in your financial goals. Now, before we dive into today's topic, I want to make it clear that I am not a financial expert or advisor. The information that I'm sharing in this video is based on my own personal experiences and research. What works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. While I strive to provide accurate and helpful information, it is important to remember that everyone's financial situation is unique. Before making any significant financial decisions, I highly recommend seeking out the advice of a trained professional like a financial planner or advisor. They can provide personalized help tailored to fit your own specific needs and circumstances. That being said, I hope you find the information I share with you today to be valuable and informative. Remember to always do your own research and to exercise caution when managing your finances. Now let's get into it by taking a dive into the internet and getting familiar with your new tool, the amortization.
An amortization is basically a table that tells you what your payment on your loan is, and it shows the amounts of principal and interest that those payments are broken down into. Now, a lot of times whenever you're dealing with a bank and you're getting a loan, they will not give you an amortization schedule. I did this one online. So for this one, I had plugged in the numbers for a principal loan of $180,000 at 7%. APR is your interest rate on your loan. My payment for this loan would be this number right here, $1,197.54. If you will notice on the left hand, you have payment number. My first payment would be on this date, May 29th, 2024. And this column right here, this is your payment column. All of these numbers are the same. They match this payment up here. Now, what's different are the next two columns. In this column, you have your principal. The principal is the amount of your payment that will be going directly to the balance on your loan. Now, this next column is your interest. So this is the money that you are paying directly to the bank. So this is not going at all towards your principal balance. As you make payments, your principal is going to go up. That means the more payments that you make, the more money will be going towards that principal balance. You'll also notice over here in the interest column that that number starts going down. That means that as you're making payments, you're paying less money directly to the bank. At the very beginning, you're paying way more in interest than you are in principal, and that's what I call being upside down on your payments. We're going to skip on down to where we're going to be no longer upside down. So give me a sec. Now for this exact same loan, I have scrolled all the way down. We are on year 20 of our 30-year loan. I still have the same amount that we're going to be paying back, but what you'll notice is in this column right here, this is again our principal. You'll notice that for the first time, that number, our principal, is higher than our interest rate. It's not by much, but it is higher. That means that you are no longer upside down on your loans. You are paying off more on your balance than you are giving your money to the bank. And this trend will continue until you reach the bottom like this. This is year 30. The majority of this amount is going towards the principal, and we're only paying about $7 in interest to the bank. On this $180,000 loan, the grand total of this number including your interest. So that is a lot more that you are paying the bank than that initial loan amount. Now I've gone up back to the top. Let me go ahead and I'm going to save this to my computer as a PDF file, and I'm going to show y'all what I did whenever I ran my amortization. Now, whenever I first started my amortization schedule, I had two colored highlighters by my amortization schedule. I had it printed out, put into a folder, and I had a pink and a yellow. Each month, whenever my payment came due, I would knock off that first payment that I did in yellow. That showed how much interest I was paying to the bank. And say that I had an extra $300 that month and I wanted to make sure that I was putting it towards my debt. I would place that money on my principal and I would highlight the next two payments, the next $300 in pink. And what that did is that showed me that I did not have to pay interest for these two payments. So for $300 that I put extra on my principal, that totals to over $2,000. It is very important at the beginning of your loan to try to put as much extra money as you can on that principal so that way you're not paying as much in interest. Put as much money as you can and that will help you get it knocked out sooner. Now let's go ahead and I'm going to show y'all how to run off your own amortization schedules. You're probably wondering to yourself, well, how do I make one for my own loans? And we're about to do that right now. So I have opened up a new tab. I'm going to go over here to my search bar and I'm going to type in mortgagecalculator.org, and I'll leave a link in the description box if you'd like to use that. I'm going to hit enter and it brings up this site. It has this black ribbon close to the top and you'll see it's the second to last one. It says financial calcs. That's for financial calculators. And whenever I scroll over that, it opens up a drop down bar. I'm going to click that very first box. It says amortization. So click on that and it will bring you to a page, and I scroll down just a little bit so that way I can see the calculator itself. And I'm going to pretend hypothetically that I have bought a house. So I'm going to use this box right here. This is my price and down payment. I'm going to go to purchase price. So how much was the house whenever I bought it? And I'm going to say for my hypothetical house, do $230,000. Okay. And my down payment, I'm going to say that I paid $50,000. So I had a healthy down payment. Now this is my loan amount. So my loan amount that I had to take out to meet that purchase price was $180,000. Now for my loan, I'm going to pretend that I had a 30-year loan at a 7% APR. I'm going to say that I'm paying once a month and I'm going to hit calculate. And it gives me my principal, my interest rate, my term, and my payment type. But at the very bottom in this box right here, it gives me my payment amount. Now, whenever you take a loan out from the bank will tell you about how much your payment amount is going to be every month. The number in this box and the number you get from the bank should be pretty similar. Now, I can scroll down just a little bit and it says create a principal amortization schedule. Now I'm just going to have today's date as my loan date, and I'm going to go to printable schedule and click on it. And there you go. There is that schedule that I had earlier. So what I would do, print this, punch some holes in it and put it in a folder, get your highlighters and just bang away at that principal. Try to get as many payments at the beginning when you're upside down as possible and save the maximum amount of interest that you can. Continue to motivate yourself by keeping track of the amount of interest that you have saved and use that number to help motivate yourself to pay off your loan as quick as you can. Save your money, you work hard, you deserve it.
So let's recap. Today we used an amortization calculator to find our monthly payment and to see how much of this payment was being applied directly to principal, or the loan amount, and how much was being paid to the bank as interest. We also found the point where we were no longer upside down on our payments. We learned that we can use the amortization to keep us on track with our payments and motivate us to pay extra on our principal. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to the Autism Success Project. I appreciate your effort in helping me to grow this channel so I can continue to provide helpful information to viewers like you. If you have a question or want to share your own experiences, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. I'd really love to hear from you. And as always, a link to our Facebook page will be in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support, and I look forward to continuing our journeys to success together. All right, I'm going to go now. I'll see y'all later. Love you. Bye.